Should we get Alveona in the call with Strega? No, bro.
Listen, man, you want your Twitch ban? You get these two in the call, they are about to slur.
Yeah, I might get banned.
Give us the most
Give us the juice. Give us the juice. Yeah.
unfiltered juice ever, the tea of our lives.
I don't really know what you expect me to say. Because I know Alveona is a player and he's completely like, I think he's like one of the worst players on Lost Ark that ever existed. I've seen his parses and hell modes. I've seen like the way he's playing, the way he's clearing the dungeons, and I clearly do not believe the fact that the guy could clear in 3 days without any practice.
The group wasn't practicing at all.
There's no way, Alveona, you're lying. There's no way. I mean, at least try to make it look believable, motherfucker. Like shit. Like how about take an hour and a half? Like
I mean, I just think it would be better if you had a VOD. Like
Why?
Well, because you're doing a first clear race. I mean, we need to like it makes sense for you to
How many clashes now?
Wait, Alveona cleared already? Wait, what?
Wait, he wasn't streaming?
Wait, what? Let me see this. Wait, they already cleared the first.
Wait, if they cleared the first, that means they one-shot the entire.
Wait, that means they one-shot gate 3 and gate 4.
Yeah, they didn't even reset once, I think.
Guys?
It's on track. It is about 1 hour since like the release, right? It's 1 hour 7 minutes.
Guys? Okay, yep. Yeah, I didn't want to say this to be honest, because like, listen, at first, I don't have anything against Alveona. The one time, I just want to say this. The one time he plays on stream, he gets gapped by a fucking gunslinger in Vaulton as an SR8 Slayer. And then I find out that his title was, I don't know whether it was bot or not for Phantom Monarch, but he was playing Firepower already and he was doing like fucking half the damage of the highest DPS guy. And then now he just randomly gets Thaemine first clear. One shot, one pull, both gates. I'm just saying something's not fucking adding up. I'm just saying something is not adding up. You don't get gapped by a fucking gunslinger in Vaulton and then you just straight up one shot the first. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, guys. That's a bit weird. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. Okay, but like, okay, Tofu, be honest. What is the chance this was 100% non-piloted clear? What do you think? Give me the percentage.
Dude, you put me in a spot, man. Whatever I answer now is gonna be.
Give me the percentage, bro. Like, knowing the track record.
I think they just KR bootcamp and they're all honest players.
Like, bro, it's just like, yeah, any other team I'd believe. The thing is, Alveona.
He's in your chat. Wait, do a post-game interview. Add him to the Discord call and do a post-game interview.
Yeah, okay, Alveona, yo, do you wanna do an interview? Also, congrats on the first clear, bro. You are so good at the game.
Do a post-game interview.
Alveona, do you want to interview or no? You down? You need to prepare some screenshots or like a story? Like, what do you need? Tell me what you need, bro. I got you.
Did not expect EU to be the. I thought a Yili's group would be first.
I mean, I didn't expect the fucking random EU team like off stream to just one shot gate 3 and gate 4. Did you expect that?
Ooh, this is tough.
Honestly, gate 3, a group one shot in gate 3, I totally believe. The part I don't know about is the gate 4 one shot. You expect me to believe that this team has never once played outside of EU? Never once played RU, Korea, never practiced any version of Thaemine. They just straight up only played for fucking 3 days and then just one-shot the first. You showed me one Discord DM and you said, bro, they are actually legit. Yeah, you right.
Wait, no way, short. No. There's no way he just sent you that. There's no way that's all he sent you. Wait, fuck you, you're gaslighting, right? Like, show. No, there's no way he sent you that.
This is so fake, man. All right, I'll post the screenshot. How's it going? Any streams? This is 18th. We are practicing gate 3. I think we can kill it since it's Gig and Nerf. We decide to play without Ellis and drop one in Graving. I think tomorrow we kill it if polls are good and can full send it to gate 4. Oh, so they don't even kill gate 4 until maybe the 19th or 20th. What is it now? It's the 20th. So basically, they only played gate 4 for one fucking day at most, right? And like, let's be honest, they're not playing the whole day. They probably only played gate 4 for like 10 hours at most. And then they just straight up like, you're telling me they just straight up fucking one shot fucking gate for the first? Okay, yep, you're right. Yep, my bad, Symbol. I believe you. Like, what? Call Stoopzz? Wait, is Stoopzz even here? Oh wait, should I add him to the call?
Does he want to join the call? No, have him for the interview.
Oh, he
have him
said
for the
to call
interview with,
him.
have him for the have him for an interview with Alveona. We need a post game interview. This is content. What the fuck? Where's Alveona?
Yo, Alveona, join the call and I'm gonna bring Stoopzz in. Alright, Alveona, first off, congratulations on your well-deserved first clear victory
Yeah, thanks.
on EU.
Is it only you though?
Oh, shit,
my
Stoopzz
God,
is
he's
here.
I haven't cleared it yet.
Hello.
Did you just fucking
Hello?
burp into
Yo,
us?
what's up, bro?
What's up?
Alright, let's do some post game interview questions. Alright, Mr. Stoopzz, you're up.
I mean, you guys did practice beforehand, right?
what
There's
do you
absolutely
mean?
there's no way you guys didn't practice beforehand, sir.
You mean
Of course
before
you
the
did.
Euro release? No, the
Yes.
group wasn't practicing at all.
There's no way, Alveona, you're lying. There's no way.
I
Sir,
were like
just
I had
everybody competing in this race has practiced beforehand.
but-
So there's no shame in you at least admitting that you practiced
yeah.
beforehand.
Wait.
Okay.
First of all,
Yeah,
as I
okay.
said, I had an account to like play on RU for a little bit, but it was basically 1, 2, 3 normal. And the thing we did, we basically saw the first day because we obviously were watching other people. Everyone was one-shotting G3 without doing any practice, and we thought that if we're gonna do the same, we were struggling a lot on G3 in the first because it's actually way harder, and we know it because. Obviously, I know a lot of people from RU, and I've been talking to them and asking like what was the most struggle. And obviously, keep in mind that on RU, the version was harder. So when they saw what happened on EU, they just said, okay, people who one-shot at G3 like this gonna struggle a lot later. As in you can see now, I'm pretty sure like the NA group, I'm not sure the right name of the streamer. It's the word answer, the Esther one, Aelia, I guess, or something like this. Yeah. So thing is that we actually saw what they were doing, and we realized it's really smart. But I'm pretty sure they basically one-shotted G3 too. But they were practicing with I'm removing the card set and the brands from the support. So we basically did the same, but we didn't clear G3 instantly. We were practicing on 1.5 day G3 because we spent like, I would say around 4 to 5 hours to actually like getting close to the kill. To be honest, even slower than some groups, obviously. But then we realized that, considering what I've been told, that yeah, G3 is actually a problem in the first.
My problem is this. I understand what you're saying, which everyone else did. I mean, everyone else is sitting in the raid, practicing with taking off, and a lot of people were doing that. It's not just your group. My point is that these groups that you're talking about were already rehearsed. They didn't come into this raid like you guys did. You're claiming and have never done the raid before. So why it's unbelievable. It's not that I don't believe. Let me say my point, and then I'll let you go on.
Sure,
It's not that I don't believe. I'm not trying to discredit you because I don't give a fuck who really wins the race. I do think the whole thing's dirty as fuck anyway. That's my honest. I don't think anybody in chat thinks this whole thing is fucking clean anyways. So for you to admit you practice elsewhere, which by the way is not against TOS. To say that you didn't practice anywhere before and you asked people for advice on how to clear the raid, and that's the reason you guys cleared it is insane to anybody.
This is,
it's craziness. Like, if you believe that, it's a crazy story. Am I tripping or?
To me, this is an absolutely unbelievable fucking thing for you to claim that you never practiced this and that you only played on EU. Because if you look at Ayili's team and there's some other teams, they've been practicing on RU for months. Like they didn't come into this fucking blind. Like you are claiming you came into this blind, yet here you are one-shotting the first faster than fucking KR players with like 110 transcendence. Like that is completely unbelievable.
Okay, I don't want to. The thing is, I'm trying to gang up on him, but did you at least record anything?
Of course, yeah.
Are you gonna post
we
that?
had like 2 or 3 VODs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Katana. Like
you have to post
I'm pretty
it.
sure it was Katana. Yeah, we will. I mean, I'm pretty sure Rox asked us to like give the.
Did you record your gameplay?
Me? No, I personally wasn't recording. No.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
I mean, I can technically do the G4 thingy, but I guess it's a little bit too late. But yeah, aside from this, I mean, I just never recorded.
that's
But
the
you
whole
also
point.
didn't
Here's
have
the-
you didn't have VODs for Phantom Monarch either, right?
maybe like
No, we do.
okay, I don't care about that. I'm not trying to accuse him of being valid for that. My point is
I mean, you
this.
can ask the entire group that I was playing with in terms of Phantom
Oh, I know.
Monarch. So yeah,
They're gonna tell me that. They're gonna tell me that.
like the Legalia accusing me of Baker situation,
It's
but
not
no,
that
it's not.
It's just like I said, all of the teams that you're literally looking at right now, I guess, except Captain, which I don't even know if it's true, are have rehearsed elsewhere, right? It's very clear. You could just tell within the first fucking hour of them doing the raid, right? So to say that you haven't rehearsed, I feel like is the most unbelievable part. To say that you
But
just
I
asked
have.
people-
I said I have.
but your
Okay,
group
but the
does
rest of
not?
your team
Multiple
hasn't.
times you want to just but not my team. Yeah, not my team.
I mean,
They're just better than Powdersnow. Everyone in your team is just better than Powdersnow because like you guys got so good at Gate 4 in literally just 1.5 days of practice.
unbelievable
Fresh.
story.
Like I don't know what to
What-
say.
Wait, you guys
I mean-
said that you practiced with LOS 18 and you took off one engraving, right? To like simulate
No.
the HP bar?
We removed the brand and LS completely to take more damage. Even though by the way, I'm still not sure because we were discussing it. Probably some of you know. If the damage taken is red, it's physical damage, right? If it's purple,
Yeah.
then it's magical. So yeah, it wasn't like because we knew the first compared to current. I mean, I'm not sure if the damage was nerfed again with the nerf that came on EU, but we definitely knew it's going to be at least 15% or something like this percent more from what Kiar was saying regarding the difference between hard and the first. So we thought removing the LOS actually also will increase damage taken. And yeah, we basically were playing around like 17 hours per day.
Look, man, I just want you to know that you're my GOAT team, bro, because this whole race is dirty as fuck. I hope you know this, right? So if for whatever
I
reason,
mean, I'm aware, and once again, like you're right. Sorry for like distracting. Yeah, I just wanted to finish. So, what's the point of me saying? Like, okay, first of all, I never asked everyone if like probably someone had some experience somewhere, but none of them actually never admitted it to me. So, and from
There's
what
no
I've
way,
been
bro.
seeing,
Okay, there's
Bro.
sir.
yeah, but what's the point of not
there's-
admitting it? What's the
There's no
point?
switch up there. You can't be like they didn't admit it to you. Like, what do you mean they wouldn't admit it to you? You guys are playing together. You don't think they would tell you, yeah, I practiced before? Sir, you can just say you played elsewhere. I'm not going to expose you in 5K and like the whole thing. They're all doing it.
Dude,
It's not like-
no
you
one
can just say
cares if
doing
you
what,
played
sir?
elsewhere
Oh my-
though. That's why it's just weird for you to like if you said like, oh, we practiced this for like fucking 2 months and we were sweating the shit out and we're here to get the first title, no fucks given. I don't think anybody would even judge you because like this is not fair competition,
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
But like you're still going hard on this claim that you never practiced before. That is the part I find still unbelievable. And like why like it's just weird for you to claim that. Cause like that makes it seem like you guys are just the fucking 8 greatest players like the world has ever fucking seen assemble. Like you guys are straight up like the fucking Avengers.
Yeah.
Like I just said no. Like you're just that good.
Probably were. I mean, we were practicing quite
Yeah,
good here.
by the way,
and
I hope
to be honest.
I would want that to be the case, by the way. It would make the whole game less fucking troll and cringy if people were like more legitimate, but they're not.
Like we legit were playing the same roster for a lot of time together, practicing on different raids. We're even like the Wembley thingy we were doing together just for the sake of we didn't practice for it before. It was like just to make sure people can prog a bit and then see what they can do. So I don't know. Yeah, like, I agree with you that we actually had a fluke pull on G4.
You guys
Everything went
reset
really
at
good.
least only once, right? Because it's like 1 hour
No, what
in.
is it? No. We had 3 or 4 wipes in G3.
Really?
And then,
Damn.
And how many resets in Gate 4?
0. We one shot G4.
Okay.
Is there a team that has cleared Gate 3 yet, by the way, that you're watching or no?
Yeah,
Sorry?
Ayili just cleared.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean the NA team? Yeah, I'm watching it.
I know he just
Cool.
cleared.
How long? I mean,
But they've practiced RU for like months. Months. They've been practicing this for so long.
I don't know, man. It's just fucking.
I think Ayili's been practicing for like
know.
2 months, like this with this static, like in Russia.
know.
They
I
have
mean, we're
like
basically
eight
doing
accounts.
most of the rest today. Yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, at least try to make it look believable, motherfucker. Like shit. Like, how about take an hour and a half? Like, an hour, 60 motherfucking minutes, no mistakes. I mean, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at least I'm like, you know what? But it's just, I gotta, yeah, I don't know.
Listen, Alveona, I believe you, brother.
Bro.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask Katana when he's gonna upload the VOD. It's gonna be basically both phases with voice comms and everything else.
Okay. And like, you're sure you can't have a VOD yourself, right? Like, unless you didn't
I
record.
mean, I can check the when you asked, I actually place the Google, not Google, like the GeForce experience, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 5 minutes. Yeah.
So you can't get a VOD.
But like,
Okay.
no, I would have a VOD. No.
Guys, by the way, I just want to say there's
I mean,
this
if you accuse me of anything, I'm pretty sure I'm
There's
gonna
this
get
what
banned. No
rat?
problem. So, but yeah.
if I
as I said-
accuse you of anything, you're gonna get banned. What do you mean, sir? What are you saying?
No, I'm referring to Legalia asking about the VOD.
El Gal.
I mean, I just think it would be better if you had a VOD. Like,
Why?
well, because
why? Of
you're
course, if
doing
you
a
get-
first
yeah,
clear race. I
yeah.
mean, we need to, like, it makes sense for you to record your own gameplay so there's no fucking Sinkovsky incident.
Yeah, what Algalia said.
Huh? This is like you are literally
It's a
tryharding
no-
Giga hard for a
it's a
first clear
no-brainer
race. It
for
would be
sure,
hella
yeah.
weird for there not to be a VOD.
Yeah.
And it's not even like you're some like Omega random on the internet. You're literally like a verified streamer, like a partner, right? Like it's not like you
Yeah,
have
I
no
am.
fucking experience with like this like
Yeah, but
media
even
stuff.
in WoW times, we will always prepare. That's why the way a lot of people in the group wanted to stream, and I said that we will not. It was basically me who forced not to stream, not to do anything, not to show our progress and so forth. Because I legit thinking that whenever you're streaming, you're putting the people under more pressure than required.
Yeah, that makes
because,
sense.
You know,
But he just means
like-
recording. He just means recording.
No, I mean, but
it
like,
via
yeah,
OBS.
streaming, but
we
you should always
we
have a
two or three
recording.
VODs. So what? I mean, even though you're probably thinking I'm like the professional streamer, even though I have the verified like 15 years or like 10 years ago, I don't know how long, like at the start
No,
of the
okay,
Twitch,
but the
because we
recording
were
thing, like,
one
doesn't
of the
that
top
make-
guilds. I mean, considering I was like the raid leader and guild master of one of the best guilds in WoW for a long time. Yeah, they gave me this like verified thingy, but I'm just streaming for fun from time to time.
Okay, but don't you think like having a VOD when you're going for a world first challenge is like a normal thing? Just so, like people can verify your like your gameplay or your stuff.
Oh, of course, but yeah,
It should be.
yeah,
It's kind
we
of
have some
expected,
VODs
I think.
from everyone. I don't
the
think
guy,
so.
the guy in your group, Cleo, is the other guy from the Wembley, right? With the little Doge and the glasses. Is that the same guy?
Same team. It's
Yeah.
the exact same team, I think.
The same team from the
No,
Wembley?
no, Doge, Bobber.
No. Just the Cleo. That
Bobber?
guy was.
Oh,
Cleo, the little guy with the glasses, right? The little doggo.
Yeah, he was from
Yeah.
our team too. Basically, I'm not sure if he was.
no, Chad. He says he doesn't have VOD, but his teammates have. I asked if you recorded. He said no. Why do I need to
the
record?
Wembley thing?
You
That's
guys
not
gotta
the
pay
same
attention,
Yeah, we
guys.
Yeah, exactly. Completely
The same team, motherfucker, too?
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way!
Yes.
Man,
Entire
what
same
the
team.
fuck, man? That's crazy, man. I mean,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And when we were doing Wembley, we already knew that we were preparing for this. And yeah, we were like, let's, I don't know, do some stuff together. Because we were
Okay.
basically struggling to find any sort of the activities to do together. Because
Mm.
like doing Hellbrail all the time doesn't make a lot of sense. Because like the only good relief was actually Hell Valton, but it was kind of smooch too, to be honest, because it's too easy.
yeah.
Because yeah, there's just not a lot of doing Arcanate, man. Like, good luck with this. It's
Okay, I do want to
Bigger
draw a
one-shot.
comparison though, because
Mhm.
Saturn's team beat you guys in the Wembley by like a full minute, and that's with like a worse comp. They were running double Gun Lancer, right? And like they're
mean,
still
first
on
of
day
all-
3. Like you guys just straight up like 20x their fucking time in this race.
Well, first of all, you're completely wrong. Like, if you think that running double Gun Lancer was a mistake, no, it's not. It was actually required to make sure they stagger the boss so he's not flying. That was part of the
No.
strategy. And we
No,
actually
no, they don't have any choice because they have their
I
main
mean-
characters are Gun Lancers. Like it's not because of they're running it as a
Sir,
strategy.
half of our group was 1610 or below with 30 level elixirs, just saying, when we were participating in Wembley. Even now, like, some of our people are kind of not that good in terms of high level. So, yeah. Talking
But
about
you're
this,
just way better players, right?
I mean, we never actually were like planning to win the Wembley. It was just for fun. When we were entering it, we did like, I
Yeah.
don't know, probably 1 hour session just to make sure we're realizing what to do. So the most thing we were curious about, because it's kind of different from the Hell Valton, was if we can fully tank the Whirlwind. And funny thing that it was fine all the hour we were like practicing it, but on the Wembley, our Reaper actually died because of this. And yeah, I know you were like laughing a lot about like GS versus Esther Slayer incident, but like if you were actually paying attention to what happened on our clear pool after we wiped, actually, he went into the portals right the moment we were all bursting. So
I saw that, yes.
Double burst and everything else went to shit. And you can imagine how much Punisher is losing if he's like losing the full burst. And because of this, both Soulfist, because he was EO and he was in hype 3 for this, and me, and that's because we lost a lot in terms of the kill time. Otherwise, it would have been way better. Like, even though we practiced only 1 hour, our clear was like, I don't know, 40 seconds worse than it was in general in this hour of session.
I guess, so, like I said, I just think overall, the biggest, I think that if you just said you did practice, because I know you said you did, but your team didn't or not, but then you were saying that they didn't tell you. It's just logical, right? Like, just for anybody, if you had 3 days to practice and other teams have had weeks to practice and you're clearing it way faster than everyone else, I mean,
so
I'm just saying.
That's just.
I'm pretty sure. By the way, no cap.
Just,
that your groups will clear G4 really fast. Their main mistake. I mean, okay, they have 2 mistakes, by the way. Second one they're gonna realize later. That's what we were practicing a lot in G4, and they didn't at all. And I suspect it's gonna like take a lot of time because of this. So regarding the G3, they just didn't practice at all. I mean, just look we were discussing it. I can even like link in this chat. That's how the platform were looking for basically both. I mean, obviously I wasn't paying a lot of attention to other region groups aside from AILI, because this group was really, they had a really good approach of what to do. And I actually taken a lot of their ideas in terms of what to do to simulate the first and so forth. But yeah, let me find it because I was linking it to someone. Yeah, here it is. That's the amount of swords most of the groups you had on the clear of G3. Like, here's how it looks. And we were actually comparing it to the first of the VODs, of another groups. And we just realized that the amount of the swords is basically like quadrupled. So, and basically the hardest part of G3, from my opinion at least, and it was the main problem for us on day 1, by the end of day 1, and like before we cleared it on G2.
So you're saying you simulated like the entire first by subtracting engravings, card set, and then you also factored in swords and stuff. Okay, what about gate 4?
But yeah, gate 4, there is only, so because of this, they're struggling now because they never actually experienced like dodging, around 30 swords plus placing them into rows. That's what we're doing on the first day also. Because if you're placing him on the same row, like, the outer ring, there is a huge chance they're going to collide, and then they're going to transform into, the vile purple puddle. And if it's the place where you're going to take the clash, you'll lose a lot of damage. And second of all, about the G4, I don't know why, by the way, both EU groups, which we consider our main contenders, they actually stagger the boss for some reason on G4, even though it's a grave mistake. I'm pretty sure they cannot do it in the first. At least that's what I've been told. So we never even... And that's, by the way, because we almost... I guess we only wiped like 2 or 3 times. It's basically the same mech as the Braille Hell mode. And if you're just dodging without staggering at all, it's way easier to dodge. So guys, instead of wasting a lot of time on this,
people are saying, I just want to say, people are saying that somebody said I'm bullying you. I'm not bullying him at all. These are just legitimate questions. I feel like these are fair.
No.
Do you actually feel like I'm bullying you? These are fair questions. No, like.
I mean, if like,
do you not think that what I'm asking you is fair?
I don't make any references, but no, I'm not the one streamer who is coming to and asking for help from a guy who is actually bullying him. So yeah, all good. I'm more than fine with the questions. I'm just trying to say what we were doing and what was the idea behind it. All good. I'm aware of the Legalia's allegations regarding me.
Wait, can you say Legalia again?
Just throw bacon on the... What the fuck? Like I said, dude, listen, I have to get ready. I have to go shower. Just for me, someone that likes the game a lot.
I mean, we can discuss it later again, no problem. After the VOD and so forth.
Yeah, sure. It's just like I said, I want a legitimate team to win. I think like my friend Snowy's team, they said they didn't rehearse, so that's a cool. I don't know if they fucking did. I have no idea now. I don't believe anyone, but it's like at the same time I want to, and that's fucking cool. I hope that you guys didn't rehearse. I wouldn't really care if you did because everyone else is doing it at this point. But to say that you did, it just makes it so unbelievable because you cleared so fucking fast. Like if you got
Wait,
second
Stoopzz.
place, then I'd be like, yo, this is insane.
But I have a question. I have
Sure,
a question to you.
sure.
You're saying so many groups were practicing. Can you list
Yeah.
them? I'm quite sure I know only one or two, like 1.5 group. By half, I mean there's allegations about one more group, but they, first of all, they never admitted. Second of all, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. Because Ailey probably was the only group. Ailey's group was the only one who was practicing because he actually admitted it and they were streaming it.
I'm not going to do that on the stream.
Like I can,
Ailey
I
is
am aware
admitted.
of one more team. I'm not going to be listing the names
No,
because they
Ailey
never
streamed
publicly
it.
said it.
Ailey literally
Yeah,
streamed
I'm
it.
talking about another group, but I haven't checked their KR profile because they played
Okay.
on KR and his character is normal. So probably he did normal, but he
I
never
don't
did
want to
hard
say it on stream, but I don't want to say it on stream, right? But I woke up this morning, bro, and if you think you expect a normal, but just anyone that plays the game to look
Yeah,
at
but
someone,
think of, oh, by
you
the
can
way,
watch people stream
Walk's
the game,
group-
bro. Within an hour, they're fucking surging the boss while it's doing a like 360. Like, there's no way. Like the way it looks way too rehearsed. Like it doesn't. You can just tell looking at the game. You can just tell by looking at the game that it looks way too good, way too fast. Like.
Okay, so in this case, I just don't understand. So if we're clearing in 1 hour, it's sussy. If we're clearing in 2 hours, it's not sussy or what? It's legit. Like G3 is a fully scripted fight, by the way. There's like no randomness that can happen aside from getting a giga random pattern, which we luckily didn't get on the poll we cleared. But aside from this, G3 is quite easy if you practice it. Like even Vox group, by the way, and they didn't practice for sure. They already.
I do agree with what you say.
I agree.
Gate 3 is very scripted.
I agree.
Yes.
Gate 3 should be the easiest. Like honestly, Gate 3 is not hard. Even the first, like you said, the sword like spawn stuff, right? Is kind of the big thing.
Yeah.
And obviously more HP. So you need to be dealing with normal patterns. But what I don't understand is how you guys just straight up one pulled Gate 4.
Okay,
because, like,
I can tell you.
Yeah.
I can tell you. So G5 and G6 have no difference if you're aware. Like no
That's
at all.
true.
Aside from Stagger.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
actually
completely the
true.
same.
The health bars are completely
And
the same.
G4, we were practicing without engraving. Plus, on GX85 Mac, whenever we're doing damage to the boss, everyone was going to their swords to hit them because we knew we were going to need to do around 150 mil each sword. And we were actually even practicing the fact that each support was calling like, I need help at 3 o'clock, or you're going to see it on VOD. People are going to be calling it.
So you guys
actually
practice exactly like the first mode, like you
Yes,
set it up
that's
the
the
way.
point.
Okay. I get
even
what you
timer,
mean now.
Okay. Yeah,
That
so
makes a
point
lot of
is,
sense.
in G4 on the hard mode without Brand and Light of Salvation, our kill timer was like 1.5 to 2 minutes before the end rage. And when we actually so we had that's what I was writing down. So we actually we had like a schedule for the day.
I have to. Nico, you're clearing you probably haven't even cleared this raid on fucking normal. Like stop saying the raid's been solved months ago. Put your fucking ass in the raid and see where you get out. Like sorry, I'm just saying like this motherfucker's talking the most shit ever. Like you're doing fucking normal at best, bucko. Like stop talking all this fucking shit in the chat. Like it's legitimate questions. That's why he knows it's fucking crazy, right? Like the fact what he pulled off is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and everyone that's watching it knows
like,
it's fucking crazy. Like that's it. That's why he has to explain it. Like, let me ask Alv, do you think what you guys did is fucking insane?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
The moment, I don't know, people were screaming for 2 minutes after the kill that, holy fuck, we actually one-shotted it. Because the start of the poll was giga bad. We got 3 times in a row the MC paddle Mac, which actually slows you down a lot. And we thought we're not going to make it in terms of the enrage timer. So, yeah. It was giga bad. Also, we almost MC'd into 80 because the people who got into it was, by the way, my mistake. I never realized that even though current version of hard mode on EU is at least 15% less HP, plus the second nerf is I'm not sure, but it was on Reddit, I guess 12% more or so, right? So in total it's 27% or so. So only an equipping Light of Salvation for the Procel team was not enough because the brand is still not there anyways, And because of this, we actually almost wiped because of this. It was I don't know, probably 1 second of getting the sword before it's over. But yeah, talking about what was our schedule for G4, we started progging G4, and when we were basically solving all the patterns the normal way with all the engravings and everything, I said that, okay, we're dropping the engraving now, we're dropping the brand, and also we're starting doing damage to the swords, and supports should call whenever they need to help. It also, by the way, doesn't make it way more overcomplicated for hard mode because the actual choke points of G4 is 280 to 240, and you just need to send a reliable hitmaster group, ideally for inside group, because I tried to do it as a Slayer, and it's actually kind of binary. If you have
like
a
I
good
said,
call, you're
I-
one-shotting it. If it's
it's
bad,
not-
you're fucked.
I believe that you know a lot about the fight. I believe that you have a strategy on how to practice the first mode through hard mode. None of those are believable. Like I said, to have no experience going into the raid and clearing it in 3 days. Not even clearing it in 3 days. Clearing it. When did you clear all of hard mode? Day 1, right? Or day 2? Like, when did you clear all of hard
what?
mode? When did you clear all of hard mode?
Today.
Yeah, but like,
why
when
would
did you
we
get,
kill it earlier?
you know what I'm saying? When did you get to the end of the fight and you knew, because that you would have to be progging it for the first time. So when did you get to the end of hard
early
mode?
Early yesterday, like I would say.
Early yesterday.
Let me see.
Come on, that's crazy, man. Like, you're saying that you got to the end of the raid early yesterday, and then you.
I mean,
and then
you're gonna relate it yourself, or you're gonna rock G5. Like,
I mean, I'm
whenever
not
you're done with the
I'm not as
fight,
good as you
No,
guys.
go
actually
ahead.
the same.
It's not what this is about at all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it's just logical. If you got to the end of the raid early yesterday, you had 1 day to like min max the raid.
2. Why 1? How you're counting it?
End of
Today we
yesterday.
had basically the entire
No,
day. Yeah, and today was basically the entire day too.
Okay, so a whole day.
Yes.
You had 1 day to play, like, to really play it out.
That's just why. That's again, Al. That's all I'm saying. That's
How
why
you're
it feels
how
a
you're
little.
counting it 1 day? I mean, I'm
Okay,
fine
2
with
days,
it. Like, believe me,
motherfucker. How about 2 days? I'll give you 2. I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3 days. That's it.
well,
That's
it's basically 4 days, but
one.
yeah, we can call it 3 days, whatever you want.
Well, the raid came out.
Yeah, but it's 4. How you're counting it as 3? Which day you are not counting at all?
You had to go through. This is semantics. My point is, you had to go through the raid and learn it for the first time. And then I asked you, when did you get to the end of the raid where you were kind of milking it? And you said the end of yesterday, which means you had that.
Wait, define milking it. Wait, no. Okay, what I
So
said,
you're
obviously
just
we were not
restarting constantly
stable yesterday,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we were able to clear it. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Because
So when were you able to clear it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yesterday morning. We actually had the really good pulls like on a previous day to this, but I doubt with 2 people dead on G6 it's clearable. I don't know, probably KR guys can say better, like Tofu. Have you? I mean, without Transcendence, obviously. With
I
Transcendence,
believe everything you said so far, in my honest opinion. Like all the strategies and everything you listed, it's like one-to-one to everything you said in the gate. Your choke points, etc.
Okay.
They were all accurate. I believe it.
I also believe all of his strategies. And also I believe his practice methods too. The only thing I don't believe is
that's not unbelievable at all.
Yeah, the only thing I don't believe is how fast your team is at learning the normal patterns.
Couple, you
That's
high
it.
as shit, motherfucker. You like this is some crazy ass shit. Like,
Okay, I'm sorry.
wait. Tzatziki fucking weed. Like, what are you saying? Like, it's not what he's saying is believable. You're telling me that you think.
Okay, wait. That's why I want to ask more questions. I want to ask you more.
Oh, don't shut the fuck up, man.
They may have not even admitted to you that they did practice. Like, that's Sasuke as fuck. Let's be real. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, but what do you mean they may have not admitted to you that they practiced ahead of time? Like, what does that mean? Of course they would tell you, bro. You're going to the fucking race together.
So Tofu wanted to ask something, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, right? So apart from G3, I think G3 is completely legit what you said about it, the way you guys practice it, right? And it's true because if you see the other groups, they're all struggling in G3 now because they've been practicing the nerf version and not the actual real type of the first, right? That's why
They
all
weren't
struggling
even
now.
practicing it, yeah.
Yeah.
They one-shot it. They basically one-shot the G3 and focused on practicing G4.
On gate 4, right? But your group,
Yeah.
you're saying that you guys actually went to go the extra mile and then you simulated something like the first, right? With the swords and stuff so that you know what you're going into. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
exactly.
in gate 4, like you said, the choke points were at 280, 240. That's wait, do you mean gate 4 or gate 5? Like the stagger map?
Gate 4.
Oh, just gate 4 alone.
Like the falling down moment from 280 to 240 and
Yeah.
60 and below 60 when you can get critted. So the main point was we were playing giga careful with the patterns because when you like basically everything can one-shot it. Also, all of us, by the way, I'm pretty sure no one aside from us is doing it. We were playing full EP. I don't know why people hate this engraving so much. It's insanely this.
Oh, yeah,
EP3,
no,
I mean, not
EP is
EP1.
pretty standard, I think.
right,
No, EP is pretty standard.
I actually wish what would solve all of this if you did have any VOD footage of when you guys first stepped into the raid. Like if anybody was streaming it, if anybody in the group, if you had any
True.
footage of it, you guys first stepped into the raid, it would solve all of this because that would tell 100% if
I can ask if someone.
if somebody
some
has
people have it.
You have the VOD, right?
if you have the
No, I
footage of
don't.
when you
No, I don't
first stepped
have
into the
VOD.
raid, it would solve all of this because, like I said, dude, I really want it to be true. It's just yeah.
Yeah, if you have a VOD of when you guys first stepped into gate 3 and gate 4, and you can upload that, that would literally clear everything, you know?
And at
Yeah,
the
the
same
only-
time,
I mean,
and I just
with-
want you to know, that you shouldn't even feel bad about if anybody did practice, because literally, if other people are doing it and you're it is what it is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know
like
it's not against the rules. That's the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
And that's why I did it myself, because I knew, like, first of all, I actually admit that I'm already cannot be like as good as my teammates, obviously, because I'm fucking 34 years old. I'm old as fuck. So yeah. But yeah, aside from this, I would say everyone was playing decently, and we had like the strategy from the start. First of all, our comp, we were discussing it for a long time. We're actually even trialing some guys and like early on, and we're discussing who we want to move and so forth because of the performance and because of the classes too. And by the way, fun part, considering what people were saying, we were playing with the worst comp possible in a way, but I just had another opinion, so I just made my biddings on some stuff that is kind of unpopular in, at least from all the tier lists I saw and all the videos. We were like, obviously we were looking for a lot of things. We were checking Agam guides, like memorize, like everything in terms of like, you know, getting an opinions of what is good and what is bad. And everyone was saying paladins are bad, even though I believed it's the best option for Prague, because I just thought that making sure that you don't need to pot up if you're like taking cheap damage is actually quite important. The only actual problem of paladins is actually no push immunity. So if your paladins are really good at the game, it's actually decent for the roster, because
Dude, I just want to say,
first of all,
Bro, okay.
when I read your chat though, I actually sometimes get like I'm like losing brain cells, like reading some messages in your chat. Holy fuck! Like,
Yeah,
I'm about to get
don't
one guide
read the fucking chat, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm about to get one guide fucking central in this chat. Holy fucking
You know
shit.
the same people in your
okay,
chat
listen,
that spams like heart gers. In my chat, they spam like the most brain dead shit, and I time them out. Like the same people.
Listen, there's 3,000 people right now in your chat.
I mean,
Listen,
that's what Twitch chat is, no?
I do have to get ready. I have to go shower. I have to go do some stuff around the house. But yeah, I mean, if anyone in your group has that footage, it'll probably, if you even care about it, it'll probably clear a lot of bullshit for sure.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
I
Yeah.
gotta get out of here though.
Yeah, but Tofu wanted to ask something else. He basically only
I
asked the
mean,
entry
Stoopzz can
question,
go
I'm pretty
shower.
sure.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
just asking for my curiosity.
Bye, you guys. Take it easy. Have a great day. Peace.
Okay,
But yeah, I
Alveona,
still don't
like-
know why everyone was staggering to 10 at G5. I don't know why.
Okay, listen, Alveona. Like for me personally, I'm like believe until it's either I make a bad take and I die with it. In this case, if it really wasn't legit, then shit, I'm dead. Fuck it. Okay. But what do you think was the hardest part in Gate 5 then? What's the choke point in Gate 5?
Gate 5,
Yeah.
the normal patterns that push you off after 210. We were fucking up a lot on this. I would say that was the most problematic part, because it's also, by the way, there is one Korean video and there is no actual videos on English which describes this, and it's really important. I can even find this video, by the way. We found it and it was fully on Korean, but we used the AI voice translator to check it out. So there is the way to distinguish if he's doing the dangerous pattern. So the moment, if you're all standing behind the boss, if he starts rotating slowly, not instantly turning somewhere, but rotating slowly, that means it's going to be one of the bad patterns. It's either the circling around thingy or the, like slashing, knocking you up and, I don't know, baseballing you into the water. And third one is, I forgot. Third one is, the scratches in front.
Okay.
Into grab.
I have something I want to ask. How consistently did your team get to Gate 5 with all 8 alive? Was it every pull?
We had a lot of pulls with like 6 to 7 people, but we were never calling those pulls because no point. Experience is more important. Like, okay, we did first 10 pulls on like the end of the second day. We had like 7 or 8. We didn't have the last part of achievement. There's an achievement for getting 10 clears of G4 to G5. So it was, I'm not sure if it was 7 or 8 the first day. By the end, of the first day.
I mean, the point I'm trying to make is that you kind of have to get like 7, 8 people to Gate 5 consistently to get any meaningful prog in Gate 5, right?
No, I don't agree. Why you're saying so?
Because like if
Even six
no,
people is
because
a lot.
if somebody who is dead going into gate 5 doesn't get to prog the normal patterns at all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of
Like
course.
do you think
I mean, but
in
it was
spectator
different people
mode
dying.
you
Most of
gain
the
experience?
deaths-
You don't.
Yeah, most of the people were dying like sub 60 to crits because they were like unfamiliar with patterns. So I would say the main thing was like you said that there is no way to meaningfully proc G5 otherwise. It's true if you're following what we're doing at other EU teams, which were trying to stagger it, because if they fail stagger, they kind of give up.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that gate 5, like you said, is heavy about understanding normal patterns as an individual player.
Yeah.
And not the group play. So if somebody is dead going into gate 5, they make no progress. And consistently, the amount of times it takes, or the amount of time it just straight up takes for you to get to gate 5, it eats up like fast, like a lot of time, right? So a lot of the times, people cannot be like spam progging normal patterns in gate 5. It takes a long time to get there in the first place. So like,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
why it's so insane that your group was able to one-shot gate 5, nobody dead. Like, I feel like...
I was dead. I died in G5, and we cleared it, and they cleared it 7.
Oh, you guys cleared it 7 men? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty insane. Holy shit. Did you die during a waterfall mech, like the stagger? Or...
No, I died in a quite weird way. I died to stagger mech. I got reflected to death during the
Oh, I see. Wait, what class are you playing again? Was it sword?
Slayer.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what spell did you use on
Furious
stagger
Claw.
reflect? Oh.
And I didn't have
see.
spacebar to cancel it. Yeah, that was a problem.
I see. That
And
is
because it's a lot
unfortunate.
of ticks, there's plenty of ticks. Because of this, the last ticks actually were like later than intended.
When you died to this stagger, right? Was it before the waterfall mech at 210, or is it after?
It was close to it. It was close to it. Yeah.
So
By the
your
way,
team had
we had a.
Mhm.
You know what kind of crazy situation we got? I actually never saw this on. Like we had the like super special started, and at the same time he started the time stop mech. So we canceled it with Kadan. We never had it before. It just happened, and since I was dead, like they just used the Kadan preemptively, and we basically canceled the second time.
Okay, chat, do you guys still want to keep hearing the interview, or do you guys
Because
want to...
most of the time we were
do you guys
getting
want me to
second
talk
time
about
stop after
this
the waterfall,
party that's
but
about to get
because
first ending
I was
clear?
dead,
No? Keep the
it's
interview?
actually
No?
over before.
Yes? You want to hear the interview? More like interrogation.
That's insane. Holy shit. I'm
Shout out,
just
thank you
more
for the gift.
curious about like the strats and stuff that you
I didn't
guys
mute
use
myself, I did.
now, if anything.
I
When you
mean, I
guys
have a
went into
lot of stuff to
210, right,
say
you said
about
you died
this
before
that I
210.
don't feel
That
like
means that
arguing about them.
7
I just want
people,
to
like,
share on
the
stream.
7 of you staggered the boss. Did you
Because there are
succeed the
parts where
stagger
he
with
says
7?
he is very knowledgeable,
Wait.
but to be honest, like...
What's I said we will never even try to stagger it.
Oh, you guys just full on dark bomb, no stagger bombs, no whirlwind.
Yes. That's
Okay,
that's
yeah,
why I was
I
telling
see
all
what
of
you
your
mean.
groups, all of your groups were staggering, and I was like, but why you're doing this? Like, it first of all, you need to sacrifice a lot of dark bombs, and because of this, you need way more damage, and it's way like our strategy just were like this. Even if
You
one
were
person
using a
dies,
different
because
strat,
we have a
right?
lot of dark snakes, we're gonna just cover the dead person by the darks, because we're expecting someone to die in G5, G6, because it happens on small platform especially. I would say that out of all the pools we had, we only have like probably two that when everyone was alive to G6 or even one.
Okay, here comes the
So we
stagger mech
realized
for
that if we're
Yuli's
taking
party.
more dark bombs, we just don't need to
Let's
be all
say
alive. It's fine.
they
if we have
are
7
gonna
people.
do
And the main important part,
DR, I
which
believe.
we're counting. We actually counted.
They're
I
not gonna
actually
try to stagger.
watched the WADs and realized that if you're pushing
Wow,
first
huge
on
mistake.
G6 later
Huge
than
choke.
1
Holy
minute,
shit.
I
Huge
guess
fucking choke,
waiting
guys.
seconds, you're not getting second
Yeah,
Kadan
it's...
in time.
Oh
on
my
G6
god, that is a massive
push the
choke.
boss.
He decided to walk
Because
there
of
instead of
this, we were
paralysis
darking
immune.
at the
Oh
start
my
and
god, that is a
full resending
massive
it,
choke,
while a
guys,
lot
because
of
these
groups
things are
just
actually
keeping
paralysis
their burst
immunable.
for the special
Holy
counter
fuck,
leaks
that is a
Kadan.
huge choke.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Holy fuck, that's their second highest DPS dead.
that was the main
I mean, really
purpose
good pattern
of,
here,
the
but like
darks.
still...
And we just thought it's better. Also,
Jesus
obviously,
Christ,
I've been
man.
Because
discussing it with
whirlwind
some
bombs
people
are
from
kind of a
RU.
waste, right? Kind of. Like if you
Yeah,
think about
they
it.
don't. They especially with two paladins. Like without paladins, you probably need them to do the fast staggers in G4 and G6. When she
Yeah.
grabs. But with two paladins, they just using Holy Sword, both of them. Plus, we had Gun Lancer. So with Gun Lancer and two paladins, we just don't need whirlwinds for anything else.
Oh
And
shit, they
using them
lost two
specifically
people.
for 210
I mean, this
sounded
is
like
fucked.
a really stupid idea.
I
So
think
we
it's
never
over,
tried it.
guys.
Yeah,
This one
because
is
if you
over.
all bring whirlwinds, some groups do six players.
We had
This
whirlwind,
is
zero.
so
right?
fucking over,
had
You
zero
guys.
guys had
players.
0. It was just full
Yes,
dark
full
bomb.
darks, full splendid darks. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Almost everything you said until now, including like the first parts, I personally fully believe it. I'm not really like a big fan of, like believing that it's like a pilot, whatever, or if you guys play on a different region. Everything you said so far, it's like it lines up perfectly with all the mechs in the game. I believe you.
Tofu is fucking high, bro.
But if it's not true, I'm dying with you. I'm just saying I might owe Legalia another level 10 gem.
Alright, is there anything else you want to ask Tofu?
Nope.
Okay.
Basically, he did the Zeus strat, and Zeus is probably gonna fucking hard glaze on his stream now. See, he's got next stream. Zeus
No,
is gonna go online.
but in my clear we also did Zeal strat though, because we were at like double gunslinger, XD.
Yeah, he's about to go online. He's like, see guys, I told you, Dark Bomb is the way.
I
All
mean,
these
no,
other streamers,
I
all
mean,
these
Dark
other
Bomb
dumbasses,
strat
people
is
playing the
fine,
game right.
though.
I was the correct one. They didn't know. Where's the receipts? There's the receipts. Gate 1. I mean, clear 1, EU, my receipts.
No, but the Dark Bomb strat is like not even uncommon though. Like, it's just like I think it's
I
just
think
a
some
choice
people
you
still
make.
prefer to stagger. Some people prefer to stagger because they're scared to fall off the map.
Yeah,
Yeah, but problem is you still fall off. That's the problem. It's not even completely solving it. Yeah,
I
it's way
think it
harder to fall off.
depends.
What do you mean depends? I mean, you
No,
definitely can fall
it
off.
depends on the
Way
comp.
harder,
It
but-
depends on the comp.
Oh yeah, I agree with this too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna head off to my guys.
All right.
I'm
well,
kidding, but
congrats on
yeah,
the congrats on the first clear,
clear.
man.
Again,
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
we're gonna show the
I
what.
believe you, right? And I hope everything is true,
I-
or else
I-
I'm gonna be
yeah,
the
I
biggest
think-
idiot anymore tomorrow.
I think the best thing you could do is just straight up, if you have any like, if anyone from your team has like VODs from when you guys first entered, that would be like super clear that you guys really did
Yeah,
improve that much.
obviously.
And if you do have clear VODs as well with like Discord comms and shit, that would also be like, yeah, obviously.
Well, about Discord comms and everything about the clear itself, it's 100% there. I know it. But
Okay.
about the like the things you said about the first day VODs, I'll ask. We most likely have, some G-Force experience thingies because we were discussing how we wiped and so forth. But like full pulls, I doubt someone was keeping up so much VODs for no reason,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Alveona,
see
I
ya.
have one more question.
Yeah.
Right? If you're watching like the other groups, who do you think is gonna be the next clear?
On EU, it's definitely gonna be the
Walk team.
Vox team. Yeah. Problem is, I'm pretty sure at Vox group at least practiced. Yeah, no, it sounds funny, but even this works. They practice.
I actually
G3,
do want
at
to
least
say
on normal.
I want to say something on that because a lot of people consider, or I don't know why, but a lot of people in my chat consider Captain like one of like EU's best players, right? Like, would you agree on that or no?
I'm pretty sure the best players are still unknown in EU because it doesn't mean that all Hell players are equals best players. all the
Okay,
time.
but if you
that's
compare,
a base take. Agree.
okay, but if you compare his like, and I watched his gameplay for like maybe like 5 minutes total, it's very clear his understanding of the normal patterns in Thaemine, like regardless of like the first, right? It's
I mean, he's
not,
definitely a
it's,
decent player. I still remember the counter he did.
Of course. I just mean his understanding of the normal patterns is still at a very like elementary intermediate level when it comes to like doing damage or just dodging in general. Like, it's very inefficient, his movements. You can tell because this is just the level up prog you would expect after doing the raid for like a day, right? Or a day and a half or whatever the fuck it was. So like, that's why it's so incredulous to me that you guys just straight up are like so fucking fast at learning the normal patterns relative to a player like him. Like, that just means you guys are so much more efficient at practicing or like internalizing and learning normal patterns, because at the end of the day, normal patterns is not something you learn from a guide or preparation, right? Like, no matter how many VODs you watch of your own gameplay, like when it comes to dodging normal patterns, it's straight up something that you have to like learn through like repetition and mistakes, right?
Yeah, but you're missing crucial information. Once again, you said that they've been practicing it for 1 day or like progging. No, all the best groups, they were so eager to get to G4 so fast that they cleared GE3 super fast, and they never practiced it again, except from Vox group. Vox group at least practiced the normal, and even though it's funny, their characters were so bad that they actually saw way more patterns and swords even on normal clear rather than their hard mode clear. So what you're saying is technically right, but you do not taking into account the fact that basically Capping this group never practiced G3 at all. I'm pretty sure they cleared it in like 2 hours, probably 3 hours, not more.
Yeah, because G3.
So how can you practice?
In global, right? G3 has been nerfed down by almost 40% or 30%
Yeah, you
plus
can
of
just
the
brute force it.
original
Yeah, they
HP.
just brute forced it. They killed it with like 2 or 3 people dead. And also, like, it's so much damage that on a good pull, I'm not sure. It wasn't, by the way, Vox or Captain's rules. It was, I guess it was the like Asuns, also known as Nick Druid's group. They
Nick
basically
Druid.
pushed the boss. Yeah, they pushed the boss from
And you never see
like
max,
90
right? And you
lines
just
to
keep going.
55. Yeah, it was. They skipped the entire phase of G3 with their damage, and because of this, like, it just, like, bad habits die hard. If you're like just used to one shot and skip most of the max, it's not like you're gonna understand the normal patterns because boss is just going from mech to mech.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah.
Also, on our comp, we were trying to make sure we have basically no entropy players because we thought that for progression, entropy is way worse. Even we're considering playing not on the Slayer, but after all, I just thought that, like, having a better character than fully 100 quality Esther 8 Slayer is kind of hard. And obviously, yeah, even if first of all, I were not dying to basically anything in the raid.
Honestly,
gonna
bro,
buy-
I don't really care about this. Like, yeah, I just wanted your explanation on like the normal pattern, like how you guys learned it so
Yeah, I
fast.
just
Because
told
that
him,
is
I just
the,
told
yeah,
him.
that's the only thing I don't
So
believe
we
about your
basically-
explanation. Only thing.
We basically spent like 8 times more time than any other group on G3, if not more.
Okay, fair enough.
I think he makes a valid point because if you just look at every
Shut-
multi-stream
you know what,
now,
Tofu, I'm
how
just gonna
many
mute
are
you.
stuck in
Bye-bye.
G3?
And
Yeah, bye-bye.
yo, I appreciate you stopping by. Yep. All right, let me unmute Tofu.
Unmute me? Why? Because you took 6 months to clear this
Bro,
raid?
shut the fuck up, bro. Like, listen, dude. How can you just sit here and be like, yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. Like, do you like, okay. I understand every one of his explanations and he's right about all the strategy stuff too. Like, obviously he knows the fucking raid. The only thing I don't understand is for 8 people to progress in normal patterns this fast is like unreasonable. Like, they're not fucking like, it's not like 8 powder snows there, man.
So you feel like, in a sense, it's just that they did practice on another region, is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
100%. 100%. Like,
I mean, that's also a possibility. That's also believable. Like, to get the muscle memory and everything in, right?
because you just cannot learn normal patterns this fast unless you are straight up powder snow. And how many fucking powder snow?
Thank you.
Oh, this could
There ain't fucking 7 of them in one fucking raid, that's for sure. Hi, Nungaru. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Powder snow's my chat.
안녕하세요.
Powder snow, normal pattern 보이고, 너무 게임 하러 너무 잘해요. 그렇지만
한국어 이렇게
이 사람 이분 사람. Okay, you know what? I'm just stop talking. Yeah. Anyways, I don't believe it, bro. I just don't like.
Oh, you don't? You feel like there's not enough substance?
I just don't think you can be that good. Like, how is it? You can't
I mean,
learn normal patterns that
say
fast.
that he did
No.
say that he doesn't know if his group practiced or not, and that no one told him. I don't know how believable that part is. And having a guide just
actually,
to
I'm not really
replay-
concerned about gate 3 normal patterns. I think gate 4 is the annoying one. There's so many, right? Like, look, these guys are still getting knocked off, and they've been practicing for so long. Like, dude, like the gate 4 has like is where all the normal patterns are extremely heavy, and like
Okay,
that's
gate 4
why
I
they
can agree
one shot
with
gate
you.
4. No, but like gate 4 would take like they're okay. I feel like they don't have enough time to practice gate 4 to
They
just
don't
straight
have
up
enough
download the
time
normal
to
patterns.
practice G4 because there's
Yes.
too many normal patterns. There's too many variations, right?
Yeah, there's too many normal patterns, there's too many variations. Plus, like the point I made earlier, to practice gate 5 normal patterns, you literally have to make it alive to gate 5, right?
Yeah.
Which is not always the case. I mean, there's no fucking way. Like, even in KR parties, sometimes somebody just randomly dies because they got like critted like sub 50 or whatever. You're just dead. Then you get no practice in gate 5 anyways.
I mean, he said how many hours did he practice again? He said it was 17 hours, or I don't know, every day was it?
I mean, listen, if they have VODs of them going into this raid newbie mode, right? Whatever day they got to gate 4, and like that would clear up everything, right? All I'm saying is Alveona don't got the greatest track record as a Helmhold player. Okay, he don't. Like, let's be honest, everybody fucking knows it. And he's dead and is the first clear. And he don't got no VODs. Like, and they 7-man cleared this shit. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, this, like, come on, man.
I feel like you should just wait. We should just wait for the VOD to come up, and then you can look at it.
No, I
If
mean, I don't
they're
need no
even-
VOD. Like, I
if
already
they're
know he's
even-
not the greatest player, man. Like, he
if they're
even
even
admitted
posting
himself
it.
he's not the greatest player. So, like, how do you just, like, have a straight up sandbagger, but, like, all 7 other people are just straight up Powdersnow level, and they just one-shot the fucking raid by looking at YouTube guides? Or not, they just left right it on a fucking YouTube video, and, like, downloaded the patterns in their fucking brain, internalized it, and all of a sudden they walk in the raid, waltz in day 1, and just one-shot this shit in one pull. I'm just saying. The whole point is, like, if they practice on RU, like, it is what it is, man. Right? And, like, it kind of started, like, with Wingbreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone knew this was gonna happen. No, everybody knew that there was gonna
they
be
did.
people practicing.
They did. I mean, again, that's why it's, like, just weird to lie about it. You can just say, like, oh, we practiced before. Like, yay. Like, I think the reason they want to lie about it or cover it up is, like, because, like, I think somebody in my chat put it the best, right? If people know you practiced beforehand, then the prestige of the first clear title, there's no prestige if everyone knows you practiced beforehand. But if people think you did it legit, then, like, there's prestige. Like, it all comes down to ego, IMO, right? Like, let's say everybody believes Alveona and they think their team is just cracked like Demon Lord, like Goblin, like fucking straight up like the eight rebirths of like Powdersnow. Then, like, wow, you see their fucking first clear title on UC, then you're like, oh wow, you guys are so fucking good. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you guys a reason why he would lie about it, or why he would claim it's a legit clear. And I think that's a very good reason. Like, is it not? To, like, claim, like, no, we're just so much better that we got the first clear. If it was fucking believable. Like, I don't think it's believable, though. I know I'm a fucking beast. I'm a fucking beast. I'm a fucking fucking beast. I'm a fucking, I know I'm a fucking beast.